kind of related to no home court advantage, but add no fans to that. The pressure to perform and execute is immensely greater when there are 20,000 fans in attendance. That plus no grueling travel schedule makes the bubble glorified pickup games. 2020, the year the world stopped. COVID happened, and there was still NBA basketball played. No fans, no home court advantage, no ability to travel and to have to go through the ups and downs and the hardship of going from city to city to play the game of basketball. The LA Lakers won the COVID championship, aka the bubble championship. A lot of people say, was it real? Was it not? Is it legitimate? Is it not? Should it count? Should it not? Now, technically, it does count because it was a championship and the NBA is going to slide it as a championship. But for the real fans, the ones that look at LeBron's legacy, do they say that this is a championship that really upgrades him? Or is it just nothing, a blip in his all-time great legacy? Here's Anthony Davis, one of the star players that played in that bubble championship, saying, is it real? Did I really win a championship? Well, Anthony Davis, let's listen to you and hear you explain if you think that championship was real.
And to this day, I think about that, right? Mm-hmm. Like, man, did I really win a championship? And you hear the noise, which to me is probably the hardest championship to ever accomplish. But for me, I also feel like I know I'm a champion, but I want the real experience, right? So with this,
I know I'm a champion. You see the conflicting feelings he has, the conflicting issues. I know I'm a champion, but I want the real experience. Am I really a champion? Even though I know I won a championship, I mean, like, which one is it?
It's like, I want to compete so bad. I want to compete for a championship so bad because I want to go on the road. I want to go into, now I'm Eastern Conference, now Western Conference team, arena, and got to win on the road. I want that. I remember the playoff times in New Orleans and after COVID, the playoff environments in LA where, we played y'all in New Orleans and it's all red in there and the crowd is loud. They cheering for you and everything like that. So like, I want that. And I've never had a chance to experience that in a final situation, right? Mm-hmm. And for me,
big time. He's making a big point. The feel of an away game. Game 7. Must win. Do or die. Lakers on the road to get to the NBA Finals. The crowd is just buzzing, loud, energetic. Everything that the Lakers do, the crowd is booing, just screaming to the top of their lungs. Did not get to experience that. Everything was quiet, serene, on point for both teams. Does that make it legitimate? Hey, this is the questions that I want to know. And that's why I'm asking y'all. To me, it's tough. With LeBron, he wants to be the GOAT. Would I add this championship on his resume towards being the GOAT? Me personally, I would not. Just because of the things that Anthony Davis is pointing out. I do not feel like it was real, authentic NBA basketball.
It's like, damn, did I win? Did I not win? Like, I know I'm listed as a champion, but it's like, I'm not sure. So it motivates me more now to like, you know what? I gotta have that opportunity again.
So I went on Reddit and I stumbled upon something that said, why do people dismiss the NBA bubble championship? So they're gonna say why they dismiss it, and people are gonna say why they don't dismiss it and why they think it is a real authentic championship. So let's listen and let's read some of these comments of what these people are saying. So this person says, that's it, and that's all, bro. Honestly, the bubble was pure basketball, and yes, it had some flaws, but if anyone won but LeBron, the narrative wouldn't be the same. It's hilarious they dismiss it because he won, but if he lost, best believe they'd add that to his losing record. It's funny, man. Now that's hilarious. So would people add it to his losing record, and would they say that it's a loss? I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, technically we do add it to his winning record, but authentic basketball, like the first person said, I mean, it's hoops. Yeah, they're hooping. They're playing basketball. So they're on the court. They're shooting on a basketball hoop. They're playing basketball. But the authentic feel of the NBA with the crowd, with the intensity, with the travel schedule, nah, I can't get it. I can't catch with that. I can't. So no home court advantage, no road trips, no altitude games, less potential for injury. Kind of related to no home court advantage, but add no fans to that. The pressure to perform and execute is immensely greater when there are 20,000 fans in attendance. That plus no grueling travel schedule makes the bubble glorified pickup games. So that's all we're going to read. So you got some of the positives, you got some of the negatives. What are your thoughts? Do you feel like the bubble championship is really authentic and it counts towards the positive of weighing the scale of LeBron's career and everybody's career that won that championship on the LA Lakers? Leave all your thoughts in the comments below. I don't agree. It was bad basketball. Everything was shut down from every sport with the no fans. I feel like if you know and you play the sport, the difference between playing in front of people, especially if it's an away game where the fans are getting on you and they want you to lose and they're doing everything in their power to have you mess up and lose, that pressure, it cannot be duplicated by having no fans or just putting in noise into an arena, which they were doing. And then the travel, having to go from LA down to Houston, then back to LA, then LA to potentially OKC or whatever the case may be. Like the travel, staying in the hotel, having to have your game day routine and your off day routines and things like that. All that adds to the pressure and the quality of basketball that you were going to get during the games. And that was not included during the bubble championship. So for me, I'm putting my stamp of disapproval on the bubble championship. AD, like what he said, he's confused that was it real? Was it not? I'm going to tell you right now, AD, it was not real. I do not take that bubble championship as a step positive forward for LeBron James' career. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you all. Till next time, this is Coach Kev, and I'm out of here. Peace.